Hello and welcome to Phone Mods. Today I'm gonna show you how to take the Stockade and rewire it, and just using same double A's, but we will take away locks and give it a nice Rev Trigger instead of this awkward on-off switch. So let's get into it. So what you will need for this mod is some kind of Rev Trigger. I've taken one from this drive as I'm gonna replace it with another kind, and you will also need a micro switch. Since this is not a power mod or exchanging the motors, a stock one will work fine. Remove all the screws and open up the blaster. So it's raining now, so that's not nice, but anyway. I've taken out all the wires. I've connected the negative to the negative on the battery tray, and then I've put the micro switch onto the stripe Rev Trigger like this, and controls on both sides. And I found that doing this will push, the button will push down against this pin. Now you will have to experiment with this yourself, as this will vary depending on how you cut it. Anyway, I will do that and then just wire it. So now it's the final. I'm gonna put it together. I've got the thing wired up and everything works fine. This is how it ended up going. On this instead, it was more stable and worked better. I can show you, like, when I put this in, the flywheel starts going, and because of the restrictor here, they go louder, so I guess there will be more performance, just a bit, maybe like 5 to 10 FPS bigger, but I think it will be pretty good. So yeah, just checking out that everything works before you go. If there's any loose pieces inside, you can just throw them away. I've taken out some locks, which I don't think you would want to have since you've already modded it, so yeah, it works. Then it will work better without it. At least I think so. Yeah. Here's the battery tray. I don't have the prettiest soldering, but hey, it works. Yeah, I've taken out the flaps inside. You see, in the flywheel cage, which goes in when it comes to dart, I've taken out the one on this side, so it's only one left because it helps with feeding, as I've seen that those might get kind of stuck and then it goes weird. So I'm gonna put it together, and then I'm just gonna show you a final look before I had to take out this piece and cut some more here, and I fitted this back in and it works fine. It's kind of hard because you usually would have this behind it, as it would make more sense, but in this case this thing is in front. So again, negative just straight to the motor, and then positive goes through down here to the micro switch and then to the battery. So it's quite simple, I guess, but this thing where you have to lead the wires through might be hard at sometimes. So I'll screw it together and you'll see how it works. The weather is quite well now, so I'm gonna try to shoot something outside. Begin with X shot. quite good range. Let's try some Elite. Okay, let's try some Elite and see if they perform better. Okay, Elite had quite a great performance, and yeah, quite larger than X-Shot darts, and I guess it's because it's designed to shoot Elites. Let's move over to some waffle heads, as they're more widely available, as they're cheaper and more accurate. So I've got the waffles loaded. Let's give it a try. The range is quite good and definitely more consistent than with Elite. Yeah, they got quite far, maybe like 20 meters, which is very good. So now we'll go over to Nerf's own EQ strike darts and see how they perform. Okay, I've loaded some EQ strike darts. Let's try them out. Okay, EQ strike darts has similar performance, about 15 to 20 meters. Quite good. So it works quite well. And then it doesn't have a switch anymore. So it works for what it was supposed to do, at least. And that's good. Before jumping into conclusions, I will just show something I did. I've named it the Stockade X and put an X with some filament over the battery cover at the end of the Stockade name here, and repeated on the other side here. But then I've also added some 3D filament around the Rev Trigger to keep it in place, as it kind of fell into the blaster before I did that, and therefore it's kind of hard to cut it perfectly, so therefore I did that after instead. And now it works smoothly. But it still has a very long rev down time. So let's jump into the conclusion. Overall, I think it's quite a nice mod and something most people can do. All you would need is really soldering iron, a rev trigger, and something to cut with, and just a micro switch, and at least a lot of patience, because this takes a lot of time to do, as you have to find some place to put the micro switch, as there's like, it's not designed to have a micro switch, and therefore it's kind of hard to find a place to put it. But it at least works with after doing some work with it. Yeah, I think that's all to it. It's definitely a cool sidearm though, and we'll see you next time.